Sometimes call the relationship food. And it'd be a pleasure to present the CEO of WSW Radio Way Enterprise. None other than Dr. Lowe. Make it do what it do.
We're going to have an awesome show tonight. I'm Dr. Willie Smith, the host of the Love Cafe. We're rolling again. We're going to make it do what it do. We're excited to have you here. It's all about love. We're going to talk about the Love Cafe, but the title, which is so important, how will I know if I have found true love? And we're going to get it started in a minute. Shout out to Rico. Thank you so much. Andre Smith. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Smith. User. We also have a few others that are joining. We want to give them a shout out early today. We want to make sure we do the hill. Thank you, Sexy Sharp Shooter. Thank you so much. Arthur. Thank you for taking time. Alfred, thank you for joining us as well. Thank you. Denise, James, thank you. Solomon, thank you. Joanne, thank you. Ashley, thank you for taking time to be here tonight. Thank you. Jerry, it's good to have you. We have two users that's joining us with no name, but they're there and they're checking us out. Thank you so much. Johnny, thank you so much for being John Marshall. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Excuse me. My, it's a book of love. Again, I'm Dr. Lorenzo D. Smith, the host of the Love Cafe. This is WVSW Radio, the internet station. We're number one. We're at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time here on what we call a Central Time Zone. Then on the East Coast, we're 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we're so excited because the Love Cafe is the real love talk show that soothes your love appetite. And we want you to be a part of the show by calling in. The call-in number is 347-857-4192. Again, 347-4192. Press 1. I'll make sure I get you on the line by calling out the last 4 digits of your cell. Then we will ask you, after you press 1, ask you to give your name, your location. We're excited because we offer a different kind of format, which is interactive. You can go to our web link if you just want to listen to the show. That's www.blogtalkradio.com, WVSW Internet Talk Radio. Email the show at WVSW Radio, the internet station, with the number 23 at gmail.com. Tweet the show at Zeta Phi Sigma _ with the number 10. Give a shout out to the brothers of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated for joining us and allowed us to use their network or their social media site to get the word out. Also at Lorenza D. Smith 15. The live broadcasts we have tonight are available. Big O Live, Facebook, TikTok. Those 3 use this particular handle, which is Dr. L. Dialberto Smith. Then we also joined on Instagram by those brothers of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, Z Squad Greenville, 1981. And on YouTube television, which is the Smithway Enterprises, 5018. So we're so excited to be here as well. WVSW Radio, the internet station. We're number one, have listeners and watchers in 43 countries and on 6 continents. Make sure you're registered for WVSW Radio giveaways. And the giveaways include, we pay for a hotel stay, varies on nationally or internationally, varies from 3 nights, 4 days, 5 nights, 6 days. We take care of the hotel fee. You might have to take care of the tax and the activation fee. That might be, then you'll take care of your travel there, your food, and other amenities you have available to you. We also want you to know that we are giving away gift cards, food vouchers, gas vouchers, movie passes, and all of this fall in our giveaways, which is our raffle. What we need for you to do is send your name along with a means of transaction. And the reason you can just send your name, we're comfortable with that, we're fine. But we want you to send that means of transaction because we're sending out love offerings. And we'll do it based on you sending your name in along with a means of transaction. That could be Cash App or PayPal or Venmo or Zelle. You can send it to Lorenza D. Smith 15 at gmail.com or WVSW Radio, the internet station 23 at gmail.com. Sow a seed with our station. We're excited to know that we have listeners, but we need you to sow a seed of $1. And if you're on a network and you see an opportunity to send a gift, buy a heart, buy a bean, whatever. We'd like you to sow a seed of $1 with WBSW Radio at Cash App $ Lorenza, that's LORENZA DSMITH. So we want you to be here. We want you to be a part of it. We thank you for taking time. Our title tonight on the Love Cafe is How Will I Know If I Have Found True Love? Now, before we can move talk about that, we need to talk about the Love Cafe, understanding its brand. The Love Cafe, which is acronyms of love, the L, the O, the V, the E, Cafe. It's the real love talk show that soothes your appetite. So we're going to look at the menu, and this is the menu of love. We'll start off with the appetizer starter, which is lust. See, when we meet someone, and some people call that their social state, we see them, we lust. They're very attracted, they're fit, then they're, to a sense, friendly because they're speaking back to you. So that's the lust stage. Leads us to the entree. The entree, if you're at a cafe, will be whatever meats, vegetables, and whatever you decide to make up your meal, which is the attraction. So that's that second phase of the second tier of a relationship after associate, which is lust, is the acquaintance and friendship. That's where your attraction definitely come into play. So your attraction allows you to say, okay, I love exactly what I see. I thank you for giving the information. I want to move forward intentionally for a favorable outcome. The dessert in the Love Cafe is your attachment. You know, if you just finished with a meal, the last thing they come to you a lot of times, they say, do you want a dessert? And we got the best dessert it is. Do you want to just try a scoop of it? Whatever. It's that point of giving you that attachment to a relationship, to the point that you'll come back and you want to check them out. You say, what's going on? So I want to come and check y'all out because the last time I really fell for the lust, the attraction, and the attachment. And the last thing is the beverage, which become the first thing. But what we do, we normally get some water, juice, libation, and we drink throughout our meals. Then at the end, they will even ask you, do you want a cup to go? So the awakening is that stage so that you can continue to sip on. So you would went from the associate tier to the acquaintance tier, the friendship tier, the romantic tier, and finally that lifelong commitment comes in that last stage, which is marriage. That's what are you focusing on, trying to get and understand. So our Love Cafe menu include lust, attraction, attachment, and an awakening. So those get that stir up, get it tingling inside. Now, the acronym of love, we want to specifically talk about each letter or alphabet in love, starting with the L. The L means listening. See, no relationship can be effective unless you have a active listening skills. You have to develop that and understand the process of communicating. So listening is part of communication. Loyal. How loyal are you? Are you loyal to the relationship? Or do you have 80% out and 20% in? It has to be 100%. 50-50 don't work. Next, you have love. You have to understand what love is and what love does. We're giving you the acronym and trying to let you put it together to see what love means to you and what love does. The next is laughter. You're always laughing at something that might be exciting. They may be able to tell you. Now, I'll tell you, and I shared this with someone recently. I said, you really have connected with a person. You may have some time in between, but when you're communicating with them, they make you so comfortable that they bring about laughter. And you can say, wow, everybody don't make me feel this way. But that person you connected with it. And I even mentioned you can't get rid of people like that because they're always going to be around because you're going to be able to make them laugh and they'll be able to make you laugh. Likability. Are you likable? See, we ask that in a relationship. One of the biggest things we talk about a relationship, we're talking about fit. Are you fit? Fit is being likable. Are you in a relationship where you like someone and they like you back? Because it must be reciprocated. Lovable. Are you lovable? Just like they say, oh, a pet or it's something that you love, you love and it's just lovable and you can't keep your hands off it. The O in the acronym of love is overcoming the challenges that you have in that relationship. Observing what happened around you. Open-minded. You got to keep your mind open so you can understand the direction of your relationship. Oneness. When you get into the relationship, your intent is, as I go back, you have to be intentional about dating. You have to be intentional about a relationship. And that intentionalness is all about making sure you come together being one. So you tell the individual, I'm intentionally dating to have a favorable outcome, which is marriage. That's what I'm dating for. I'm not here for a situationship. I'm not here for casual. I'm not here for a hookup. I'm not here. I am here ready to invest because I feel like I am fit for a relationship because I understand the L's that goes around with the L in the acronym of love. The O, oneness. I'm ready to be one. The next one is open-heartedness. See, a lot of times we're not open-hearted. It means that you're willing to open your heart because, see, that becomes vulnerability. You become vulnerable. Are you vulnerable enough to make sure you can have a successful relationship? Overjoyed. See, joy is more prevalent in the success of life than is happiness. Happiness is part of joy. It only stays a short period of time. When you're overjoyed, you're excited, you're blessed with an opportunity to communicate and say, this is the person I want to be with. I am overjoyed because you know what? I have peace, joy, and love. Those are three things you're working for in a relationship. The next thing in the O, the acronym O, is overlooking fault. See, we got a tendency to find everything wrong with everybody else. Don't look at ourselves. Relationships are reflected. So if you see something wrong with that person, then it's going on with you too. It's just like looking in a mirror. And when you look in that mirror, you truly see yourself in that mirror. And a lot of times we don't like what we see. So we have a problem with being able to understand that we have all faults. We are imperfect people in life, but besides that, in a relationship that's going to operate and sometimes don't meet what you want them to meet. But what you have to do to understand, we both have faults, and we have to overlook those faults. Let me give a shout out to one of our sponsors, TriStat LLC. We're going to play their advertisement because they do an awesome job. That's TriStat LLC, Mr. William Scott.
TriStat LLC can grow your business. We provide specialized business and management consulting services. TriStat LLC meets your consulting needs in the industry of engineering, accounting, research, and management service sector. Contact Mr. William Scott at 334-320-5438 or 334-526-0228.
That's Mr. William Scott at TriStat LLC. Have offices in Montgomery along with Selma and also in Lowndes County. We thank him so they can meet your consulting need. Check them out by giving Mr. Scott a call at 334-320-5438. Make sure you give him a holler, find out exactly, or go to Facebook, type in William Scott, it'll populate his information, be friends, and he can give you through DM what you need to know. Our next alphabet of love is the V. See, the V is very important because it has some things that should touch you. And some of those things should be value. Are you in this relationship bringing value so you can be with that person, have mutual values? Vulnerable. To be in a relationship, you have to be willing to be vulnerable. That means open up the inner self and allow your heart to be available for you to love. You cannot love with blinders on. You know, a horse, you put blinders on a horse so he can go one way action. Because you think if he look to the side, he may turn and go to the side. So you have to kind of be very careful when you're out here operating, but you got to understand you cannot be joyful. You cannot be at peace. You cannot experience love until you're willing to allow your heart to connect with someone. See, it's amazing how, as I said earlier, you connect with people, and then if no matter what happened, they seem to be drawn back to you because you have a connection, and the connection was an inner connection. It wasn't an external connection. It was all about you allowing yourself and your heart to connect with one another. So God sees that. He gets excited about that. Thank you so much, Charlie Angel. That's Jennifer Jackson of Soap Gems by Jackson and Grace. She typed in a couple things, put some thoughts in there, and it said, go in with intent. Truly, we need to make sure. I said that you have to be intentional about being in a relationship. And it goes both ways. See, change is necessary on both parties. Correct. That's why I said when you connect your inner self with that person's inner self, then you can be able to be free. You can be vulnerable and don't have a problem. See, when you find somebody that you feel vulnerable and they're not reciprocal in their return, it's time to go. Don't stay there. When people show themselves, believe what you see. The next thing that's so important is vision. See, you have to have vision. See, one thing about it, we talk about what all we want to do, but God bless you with vision. I talk about in 2017, I was down in South Florida broadcasting with a team on WBMB. It's a AM channel. And I was excited because it was a relationship 201. And I was part of that. But God blessed me even there that when I lied down as the 23rd Psalm say, in the green pasture, which is your bed or your couch or wherever you lie down. See, he's going to watch over and protect you, but he's going to place in that unconscious state of vision. And he told me, go out and do this. He even said, you like sports, so let's talk about sports. He didn't just send me in the direction of sports. He sent me in the direction of historical Black colleges and university, middle school and high school. He said, focus on that because everybody else is not. But I'm charging me with, so I moved forward. Now, that was 2017. This is 2024, and we have grown that one program to what we are today. And we're really excited being able to broadcast on many social media. And we're not just that podcast. We are a radio station. That's WBSW radio station, WBS radio, the internet station. We're number one. I'm talking a little fast here. Truly, truly, God has blessed us. So we're excited about the vision. We're going to keep doing what He allowed and us to do, because this is in the plan. It has nothing to do with your plan, has nothing to do with my sibling plan, my children plan. It's the plan that He has for me, and I have to walk in it, and I have to live in it. So vision is important in understanding love, in the acronym of love with V. Next thing is validate. Can you validate yourself? I ask people, can you validate yourself? And see, I always kind of talk about many content I hear. I listen to a lot of content, and always everybody's talking about making these X amount of dollars. And we have to understand, God validate us for a particular area. We're going to be financially there no matter what you do. I know we have the ideal of prosperity, but that prosperity don't allow you unless you're willing to put the work in. The old saying is, faith without work is dead. James 2:17. That's dead faith. So run around here and say, hey, I manifested. Without manifestation does not work without work. Give a shout out to Lily Ruth Stevens joining us. Thank you, Lily. Mr. Smith joining us. Thank you. Then we have Tyron Smith. Thank you. Greg Miller. Thank you. We have Big O joining us. Thank you so much. Stephen Jack, you so much. I'm going to kind of stroll down and give a individual. We got William Cole. Thank you so much for joining us. We have Papa. Thank you, Papa Frank. Thank you so much for joining. My Big Two. Thank you so much joining us. It is good to have you. Is this Kiara? Kiara Imbro. Thank you so much for joining us. We have Christian. Thank you for joining us. Ira Miller, thank you so much for joining. God is so good. I still want you to take an opportunity of sowing a seed with WBSW Radio of $1. You can send it through Cash App. That's LORENZADSMITA. Or on our social media site. You have a chance to hit a gift. Hit a bean. I need you to hit. We need to mega this thing now. We need you to hit a bean. We need you to hit a gift. You need to make sure you can do the hit a like. Whatever it says that you're going to support what we're doing. Thank you so much for being a part of what we're trying to move forward on. As we move forward, we want to keep in mind that we want to get through these acronyms. We said validate is viability. Are you viable? Vibrant. How vibrant are you about what you're doing? Vigorous. How vigorous? Are you virtue? Everybody don't understand. Are you a virtuous person? And it does mean something to be identified as a virtuous person. The E in this acronym is everything, lasting, excitement, easygoing, elegant, empathetic, enchanting. That's a strong word. Empathetic is a word in itself, but as enchanting. See, when we think about enchanting fires, that means it's something special going on. So if you're empathetic, that means you're selfless and willing to give back. You care about others. Then you can experience love to its maximum. Just like it's this show, which is a love cafe, and what it does is soothe your appetite. When you understand the empathy, enchanting, and endearing, you can appreciate love because you know what love is and what love does. That acronym of love, the L, the O, the V, and the E. I've shared with many words that best describe each acronym. But one thing that really describe and you can lay it close and right beside it of love is empowerment. See, when you know what love is and what love does, you become empowered in understanding what direction you need to go. Let's not be afraid to love. Because, see, we always talk about we was hurt, then you're not healed. See, are you fit to be in a relationship? Are you fit to love? So our title tonight is, how will I know if I have found true love? If you're not fit, you're not going to find it. See, you're going to be wandering around. See, love empowers you to be very successful. You will find true love if you allow yourself to understand what love is and what love does. Don't let someone else have to define love for you because you know what fits you, because it's all about self-love. See, we talk about self-love. See, when you self-love yourself, you can understand the acronym. You can understand the cafe menu because you understand what is needed to be successful. You need to work through these tiers of a relationship to get a favorable outcome. So truly love add up to empowerment. How will I know if I have found true love? See, you had heard real love, you had heard true love, you had heard love, you had heard so many terms. But as we move forward to our discussion of our first format, question or statement, is discuss the concept of true love. See, I asked you to take an opportunity to think about true love. Is it a concept? If you don't quite understand, go to Google, type in the concept of love, concept of true love. See, in true love, you want to get the understanding of the concept. Both partners, that means both of you are putting 100% in, not 50-50. See, that's the worst thing. Say you're looking for a relationship where you want a partner. You're looking for a relationship, you're going to put 50-50. I'm going to tell you personally, a partnership can only work in a business. If you're going to treat your marriage, treat your relationship as a business opportunity, then partner work. See, you're going to have a mate. You need to have a mate. Both people must put their greatest effort. And see, both mates recognize and value each other's individuality, opinion, and feeling. See, sometimes people get really offended when they're talking and you cut them off. See, that means you're not valuing what I'm talking about. Some people are so brittle that if you say something in a strong, like a man should speak, you have a problem with that. But you got to come in here being honest. See, recognizing that both of you have values. And your values are just important. See, it's hard to say I have values when you don't know what your values are. You should take time, just like in the Love Cafe, the L and the V focus on values. You see, people got to understand, do you know your value? Do you know your worth? See, self-worth is understandable. It gives you the ability to understand your values. And you know, how valuable am I in this relationship? Am I in a relationship how valuable I want to be? And too many times we struggle because we don't understand our value. You have to sit down, take an opportunity to look at what are my values. I don't need nobody to tell me what my values are. I know what my values is. So just like concept, what is your understanding of a concept? It is something that gives you clarity. So we said the concept of true love is when both mates recognize and value each other. They listen without judgment and show consideration for each other needs and wishes. You notice what it didn't say in there? Each other wants. See, we got to understand others' needs and their wishes. See, that's the difference between want. It's wish. You look up the definition for wish. It has nothing to do with what you want. Your wishes. What I desire to be exposed to. Not I want to be. I desire to be. It's a difference in that. Also, when you look at a concept of true love, respect truly is very important. See, respect in true love means treating each other with kindness. And I'm going to repeat that because that's important. Respect in true love means treating each other with kindness. See, one of the words we always say when you're in a relationship, you can work better with a person that's kind. And if they show kindness because you know what? They selfless. See, you have to recognize people's kindness. Then recognize their honor. They're honorable people. And when honorable people are in your presence, you will know it. See, even if you don't agree with what they're talking about, you become disagreeable because you may not see it the same way they see it. But you got to keep in mind, you have to treat each other with kindness and honor. See, in a healthy relationship, both people sincerely want what is best for each other. In essence, wish the best for each other. They need for you to be in the best opportunity, and they want to be there to help put you in that availability. See, too many times, you can tell when people care about you when they know they want to see the best for you. We're talking about how will I know if I have found true love? I have found someone that wants my best, want to see me at my best. They're going to support me as my best. They're going to not judge me. They're going to listen to me. They're going to work with me. They're going to consider my needs along with my wishes. They're going to respect me. They're going to show me kindness. They're going to show me honor. They're going to be sincere when they're talking with me to make sure I have an opportunity to experience success. See, besides it, they're seeking to make one another happy. See, I like to make it where God blessed us to understand. Anytime you read in the Bible, it'll talk about joy. See, joy comes in the morning. The person you with should want to see you experience joy. They want to see you joyful, and to the point they want to see you overjoyed. Is that you? Do you care to see your mate that way? See, you have a real mate in a loving relationship. You have the sense that you have a true partner or a true mate. See, you'll know. See, your mate is your teammate with whom you go through life, no matter what's going on. This is a sign of a healthy relationship. Both people sincerely want what's best for each other. This is what we talk about when we talk about making sure that individual succeed. We're going to be selfless enough to help you. We're going to have empathetic, enchanting, and be endearing. That's what that's all about. Give a shout out to our next sponsor, Soap Gems by Jackson and Grace. Thank you so much, Jennifer Jackson, or better known as Charlie Angel. Soap Gems by Jackson and Grace.
If you want to purchase some of the best soap and perfume scents in South Central Alabama, contact Soap Gym by Jackson and Grace. The owner is Miss Jennifer Jackson. Contact number 251-369-1344 or go to Facebook. Type in Jennifer with one N Jackson or Charlie Angel. There's several items like bombshells, chance of a lifetime, bloody lovers, straight savage, manpower, goat milk lotion, and calming lavender sea salt. So please check her out. Again, that number is 251-369-1344. So Jim by Jackson and Grace.
Keep on, and get up off the ground when you're knocked down. And that's what it's all about. When we're understanding about the concept of love, we have to keep in mind that we have to have a mate who's willing to be a teammate with whom you go through life with, and have to be willing to go through the ups, the downs, the good, the bad. This is what we're talking about, true love. See, true love involves caring, closeness, hit one of the buttons there, closeness, protectness, attraction, affection, and trust. I'm going to repeat this. True love involves care, closeness, protectness, attraction, affection, and trust. This is a typical thing that you need to put into play if you want true love. You'll know if you have a found true love, if you understand someone as a mate, you care for them and they care for you. They're building a closeness to want to be around you. They are a protector. Their protectiveness is there. The attraction is there. The affection and the trust. So we have to always keep in mind that when we are in understanding the concept of love, we have to know that it's not about your emotions, but it's essential to your psychological drive. See, love, true love, is a psychological motivation, such as hunger, thirst, sleep, and sex drive. That's what a psychological motivation dealing with true love is all about. Truly, we're so sometimes we don't quite understand that when the psychological motivation comes into play, when you're talking about true love, it brings about a hunger to be around, a thirst, allows you to be comfortable enough to sleep. And your sex drive is at a high level because you have that psychological motivation that keeps you going. Now, the characteristics of true love are very important. See, the characteristic of true love is priceless. See, there's no amount of money that you can give that can allow you to operate dealing with true love. See, true love and its characteristics is fundamental to a relationship satisfaction. Love is incapacitating with immeasurable joy. See, love is about joy. You remember we talked about peace, joy, and love? In God, you look at the Bible, it talks about joy. See, it's this immeasurable joy. Yes, it is undeniable sacrificial. Undeniable. You will sacrifice for true love. See, there's so much excitement. Remember we was talking about love in the acronym of E? It talks about excitement. See, this excitement is surrounded with the experience of love. To truly learn to identify or how to identify true love, it's important to understand the characteristic. See, a key component of love and true love is unwavering sense of mutual feeling of respect and value. Say that again. A key component of true love is unwavering sense of mutually feeling respect and value. The most important characteristics of love are broken into three categories. You have the first four. The first four are acceptance, caring, commitment, and concern for the other's well-being. That's the first four. The second four, friendship, honesty, interest in the other, and loyalty. The remaining four are respect, supportiveness, trust, and wanting to be with the other. And one of the final things is patience, faithfulness, and self-control are characteristics that a lot of times we generally ignore and trivialize. But they're so important, being patient, faithfulness, and self-control. And there's several other characteristics, like duration. See, true love grows over time, deepening and becoming more profound. Focus. The focus of true love extends beyond self-gratification. It's all about mutual growth, support, respect, and understanding. Acceptance. True love means accepting each other's imperfections and loving the whole person, their flaws, and all of them. Stability. See, true love brings stability and consistency to a relationship. Emotional and intellectual connection. Emotional well-being. Intellectual well-being. Mental and emotional. See, true loves involve deep emotion and intellectual connection that goes beyond physical attraction. It's about common values, goals, and genuine understanding of each other. The emotional and intellectual connection. You have to be connected. See, when you meet someone, you know they have you tingling, but that's just the lust. But if you work through the process of the love cafe and the menu, where you have an opportunity to be attracted to that person, you have an opportunity to be attached to that person, and then you can be awakened inside. That's what true love is all about. It gets you to the point, how does true love feel? We're going to give a shout out to our next sponsor. It's always good to have this group here because, see, God has blessed us with an awesome group of sponsors who take time to be in the right place at the right time. We really appreciate them, each and every one of them. When shared Soap Gems by Jackson and Grace, as well as TriStat LLC. And now we want to give a shout out to Mary Ruth's Restaurant in Georgiana, Alabama. We want to say thank you, Mary Ruth and the team for being with you. Mary Ruth's Restaurant in Georgiana, Alabama.
Are you looking for home-cooked food in a family-friendly environment? Well, look no further than Mary Ruth's. Mary Ruth's Restaurant, located at 261 State Highway 106 in beautiful Georgiana, Alabama. Great food in a family-friendly environment. Mary Ruth's Restaurant offers home-cooked breakfast, all the fixings, lunch, and dinner items. Mary Ruth's Restaurant specializes in a meat and 3 vegetables meal. Meat and 3. Also, home-cooked hamburgers, and cheesesteak sandwiches, and much, much more. Seafood Friday. Mary Ruth's Restaurant and Seafood Friday. Barbecue Saturday. And it's all cut fresh and made from scratch, including the desserts and so much more. Good. Stop by 261 West State Highway 106 in Georgiana. Mary Ruth's Restaurant. Call today, 334-362-4032. That's 334-362-4032. Mary Ruth's Restaurant. Home-cooked meals, family-friendly environment, great food. Who can ask for more in a restaurant? Mary Ruth's Restaurant in Georgiana. Breakfast from 7 a.m. until 10 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Lunch from 11 until 2. And dinner from 5 until 9. Barbecue Saturdays begin at 11 a.m. and last until 9. Mary Ruth's Restaurant in Georgiana. Home-cooked food with a family-friendly environment. Come on by. Dinner from 11 a.m. until 5 p.m.
Stop by Mary Ruth's Restaurant in Georgiana, Alabama. They're located at 261 Highway 106 West. You can give the co-owners a shout out. Say you heard it on WVSW Radio, the internet station, but you heard it through the social media, the life. Let them know, and they'll be excited to serve you. They want to provide. The co-owners are, remember, the Blue and White family. Blue and White family. You have Brother Marvin Lala Smith, member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, Zeta Phi Sigma Chapter of Greenville, Alabama. You also have Sarah Katrina Roper Smith, a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. They'll be able to provide. You can give them a call at 334-549-0950. We give a shout out to Linda, who's joined us. Thank you so much. We have El Bandito. Thank you so much. We got an ID number in here. Give a shout out to Nicholas. Thank you for taking time. Richard, thank you for being a part of this. We also have Row_5 Thank you so much. We have Mildred. Thank you for taking time. We have many others slowly joining. We're going to make sure we give them a shout out before we close up or close out. I'm excited because when we're talking about WVSW Radio, the internet station, we're number one. You can call in and be a part of the show and share your thoughts. The call-in number is 347-857-4192. Press 1, and I'll make sure I get you on the line by identifying the last 4 digits of your cell. Ask for your location. You can chat with Dr. Lois D. Smith as we talk on the Love Cafe, the real love talk show that soothes your appetite. Our title tonight is How Will I Know If I Have Found True Love? I've given you several example characteristics, content. Now we're going to talk about how does true love feel? See, the element of love is unspeakable. It's a feeling above all. So that means it's an emotion. It goes beyond mere being heard. It's about feeling that you are, but your words, whatever you're saying, hold importance to your mate. See, shared counsel, this feeling indicates emotional connection, trust, and vulnerability. So you know you're in love. When we talk about what is love, we gave the acronym, we talked about the cafe menu, is when you have an emotional connection and you can trust that person and you're vulnerable because you open your heart. I tell you, if you have to ask yourself, are you fit to be in love? Are you fit for a relationship? Do you take into account to be fit for a relationship is that you have to be intentional. See, intentional about what you're doing in regards to having a relationship or being in a relationship or being in love. See, then you have to understand that emotional part, which is a feeling. The feeling is the emotional connection or stability. It's trust. Do you trust that individual? Are you vulnerable or the vulnerability to be in a relationship? See, a lot of us have not healed yet. So we're not capable of being in a love. We're not fit for a relationship. And I only believe one way you can heal. You can't heal yourself. You have to seek support. Seek support from counseling, an outside agency, an outside person who has no skin in the game. So you have to be able to seek therapy. You have to not be afraid of it. It shouldn't be taboo in your heart because for you to be the best version of yourself, you have to address your emotional stability. You have to address your physical aspect. You have to address your mental capacity so you can be intellectual enough to be able to operate in a relationship. You have to address the many things that falls into play when we're talking about love. We got to address self-love, self-worth, self-motivation. We have to talk about honesty. We have to know whether we are honest. We have to be trustworthy. All of these things come into play. And when you do that, you allow yourself to grow. You allow yourself to be in the best situation. I tell you and always stated, when I'm talking about relationship or being in love, you must make sure you heal first. See, you won't be able to experience love if you haven't healed yet. So when we talk about vulnerability, you got to be able to be vulnerable. Are you in the area of fitness that you can be vulnerable? See, true love feels less like adrenaline and more like the sense of calm you're left with after receiving a much needed hug. You notice the difference? See, true love is not about the lust, the excitement, the tingling that you may get when you meet somebody. See, some people stay in relationship, get involved with people because of the tingle. The truth of the matter, that's just the adrenaline just running through your body. But see, true love is calm. See, because you now look at each area of the menu. You look at the lust, the attraction, the attachment, the awakening. You understand the characteristic of love. You understand that you can have immeasurable joy when you're in love. You can also understand there's an excitement. Remember when I said, when I was talking about the Love Cafe and the acronym, I said the L, the O, the V, and the E is empowerment. You see how you can be empowered? That's how love feels. See, you're empowered to be able to do something. See, you gotta also keep in mind, it just go way beyond just mere being heard. It's about feeling that your words hold importance for your mate. The feelings indicate, which is an emotional connection, which is trust, what is vulnerability. See, we have to keep in mind, I'm going to say this for the last time. See, true love is not adrenaline, it's calmness. Because the calmness comes when you receive the hug that makes you feel that you have found the place you need to be in. You know that God has blessed you to be in the right place. A lot of times we find people that will not be able to understand that love is what it does. Too many times we take for granted what love is and what love does. It'll get you through the lust, which is your appetizer and your starter. It'll move you to the attraction. It'll get you to the point where you can move to the attachment. And finally, it awakens something inside of you. Something inside of you say, this is the one. See, I'm intentional because this is the one. Because I'm going to let her know that I am intentional about what I'm doing. In this relationship, in this dating process, you're going to be the one I'm going to marry. You're going to be the one I'm going to give my heart to. Truly, you have to be intentional. So when we talk about how it feels, it's excitement. How it feels, it's empowerment. How it feels, it's everything. How it feels, it's easygoing. How it feels is empathy or empathetic enchanting. How I feel is endearing. How I feel is vigorous. How I feel is overjoyed. How I feel is likability. How I feel is just love, loyalty, and listen. Is that you? Is that you? It can be you if you want it to be. You have to make sure you heal first so you can receive it. You have to heal first to receive it. We are all broken somehow. We all need someone who don't have a skin in the game to sit down and work with us so we can be the best version of ourselves. We do not come where we're so intact that we don't need someone to put us on the right track. Counseling and therapy is something we should not bury our heads in the sand about. We need it so we can be the best version of ourselves, so we can truly find true love. We can truly find true love. And how you go about finding true love, we know we go through the dating process. The dating process has to be intentional. See, dating to find love can be a daunting task if you're not intentional. If you're only looking for a casual hookup in the casual connection in this hookup society, that's all you're going to get. But if you become persistent, focus, and understand your self-worth, it's possible to find a mate to enjoy this journey. You have to be intentional. If you're also out there intentionally dating, that tells you understand your self-worth. The worst thing can happen if you go out and don't understand your self-worth and your self-awareness. See, that pretty much means that you understand with your mate the positive attribution and the baggage you carry. Because we all carry baggage. We have to acknowledge our strength and our weakness. It's important that we honor our strength, and our deservingness. We deserve a great relationship. But if we're not willing to put the work in and be intentional about it, then we will not experience that. You have to heal. You have to get beyond general patterns, the trauma, and what triggers you. Because those things will leave you where you can't enjoy true love. We all move forth when we meet someone. We want to have a romantic relationship that leads to a lifelong commitment. It can be available when you put the work in. And it requires you to do self-work, deep self-work. Work on your emotional well-being. Work on your physical well-being. Work on your mental well-being. Work on your spiritual well-being. And work on your financial well-being. Work on your social well-being. Work on your psychological well-being. See, now you can experience true love and maintain true love. Give a shout out to our next sponsor, Lena Payton Well. I'll tell you, I spent an hour on the other night with Lena Payton Well with a few other people in a virtual, talking about promoting the books, because it's Blue Impression Publishing. Lena Payton Well is the CEO.
To share your inspiring story with the world? Look no further than Blue Impressions Publishing, the premier publishing company that specializes in creating meaningful and impactful books and journals. Blue Impressions Publishing, veteran-owned by author Lena Payton Webb, offers comprehensive services to bring your vision to life. Their mission is to empower writers, mental health professionals, consultants, coaches, and spiritual leaders to make a positive impact through their publications. Not only do they publish your words, they give you the strategy to be a successful author and earn an additional source of income. So whether you're an aspiring author or a seasoned writer, Blue Impressions Publishing is the publishing company for you. Don't let your story go untold. Visit the website today, yourartisticexpressions.com. You can also call 833-951-2665 to learn more about their services and to get started on your publishing journey. Blue Impressions Publishing, where inspiring stories leave a lasting impression.
Give a shout out to Lena Payton Webb, Blue Impression Publishing. You can give her a call at 1-833-951-2665 or go to Facebook and type in Lena Payton Webb, and it will populate the information so you can make sure you connect with her. We want you to be a part of the show by calling in. Call-in number is 347-857-4192. 347-857-4192. Press 1 once you connect with me. Then I'll make sure I make you live by calling out the last 4 digits of your cell. Ask for your location, and we'll chat about how will I know, or how will you know if you have found true love. We talk about several things here in regards to true love. And truly, we want to understand this. But also, our next sponsor, we got to give a shout out to L&T Star Service, LLC.
That's right, hard work. Check out L&T Starwork Lawn Service, LLC, the manicure expert in South Central Alabama. For more information, call Mr. Tony Starwork at 334-300-7401. Again, that's 334-300-7401. Or just go to Facebook and check out Anthony Starwork DM Anthony and he can connect with you. So we look forward to making it do what it do. Here we go. We're ready to rock.
You give Mr. Anthony Stallworth a call at 334-300-7401. I think one of the mad parts there. 334-300-7401. I'll go to Facebook, type in Anthony Stallworth, L&T Stallworth Lawn Service, LLC. As we move forward, you want to be able to maintain a relationship. And one of the key things, even in his advertisement, is hard work. See, again, dead faith will not work in a relationship. If you're looking for true love, dead faith won't work. Because faith without work is dead. To truly maintain true love so it'll last, you have to be truly loved in a rare and a special experience that not everyone get to enjoy. That's how to maintain and make it last. Being truly loved in a rare and a special experience that's not everyone gets to enjoy. Everybody don't get a chance to enjoy that. See, you have to be lucky enough to have found it. It is good to know how to make it last. See, the bedrock of thriving in a long-lasting relationship lies in sustaining curiosity. Curiosity helps avoid assumptions, which in turn avoids judgment, while fostering intimacy and solution. Curiosity is key to keeping true love in its right place and helping it last. See, beyond curiosity, you have effective communication. See, you got to be able to navigate through conflicts. It's directly indicated of quality of relationship. Effective communication. Conflict isn't bad for a relationship. And it's a great way for couples to learn how to navigate challenges together. And furthermore, there are several ways to maintain and make true love last. See, when you're fortunate enough to find true love, never take it for granted. The next thing, no matter how busy you are in life or how old your relationship might be, never underestimate the importance of spending quality time together. Do the little things. And random act of kindness. It can create magic in your long-lasting relationship. Let go of the past. See, if you love your partner enough to forgive their mistake, never bring them up in the future. So your love has the strength to move on from murky past. So if you want to keep it, let go of it and look toward to the future. Be honest. The foundation of true love is honesty. If you have nothing to hide from each other, then you already halfway through true love. Honesty builds trust. And with trust, your love comes out stronger than ever. Show genuine care. That means show that you genuinely care about your partner or your mate. Your action of care speaks louder than what you tell them you do. See, if you truly love your partner, then show it in your action by caring for each other's physical and emotional well-being. The bottom line is support each other and tackle any issue as a team. And the final thought here, in regards to how will I know if I have found true love? See, when you are in love with someone, you start to develop a strong compassion for them. There's a powerful urge to be connected to that person, which includes emotional and physical intimacy, along with passions and the desire to know everything about them and be known in return. Make sure you keep in mind to really find true love, you keep in the characteristics of true love and how important they are. And the key characteristic is mutual respect and true love with both partners or mate recognize and value each other. True love fosters deep connection, and it goes beyond the superficial. It bonds us so we can understand others' core values, beliefs, and life goals. Trust is the bedrock of real or true love. It means believing in each other's integrity and having faith in each other's intentions. Honesty, in turn, nurtures trust. Being truthful with each other strengthen, bring about a bond during difficult times. Empathy is the ability to deeply understand each other's feelings. In true love, mates tries to understand each other's perspective, feelings, and needs. Provide support and compassion. Commitment is a conscious choice where you stay together and make the relationship work. True love, where you support each other, highs and lows without condition or reservation. True love is about personal growth and self-improvement. True love is about acceptance, embracing each other's flaws and imperfection. See, true love does not seek to change the other person, but accept them for who they are and acknowledge that nobody is perfect. Finally, recognizing that you found the one can seem like a profound realization, yet it might be elusive and challenging to put into words. And finally, truly, we have to look at this, is that when you find that special person who have deep and meaningful connection, you look for comfort and safety, healthy communication, Same goals and dreams. You overcome challenges together. Mutual aberration and inspiration. Intuition and gut feeling. Your happiness is their happiness. Your joy is their joy. And finally, the end. You think long term, intentionally for a favorable outcome. Hopefully, we shared enough with you tonight that you will know if you have found true love. You will know. As we get ready to close out, I want to give a shout out to several people that have joined us. Thank you so much. Old Man joined us. Thank you. Mary Coates, thank you so much. We have a heart, a black and a red heart joining us. Thank you so much. And we try to stroll and see if some of these people. Kim Brom, thank you. Delph, thank you so much. Let me see who else up here. This Farah, thank you. Then we got an 899446861 joining us. We have a visitor, which is 6925 joining us. Tosha, thank you. We have an ID. Thank you so much. Each and every one of y'all. Miss Bush, EDS, a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. Thank you so much for joining us. Adrian Burkett, thank you, Adrian, so much for joining us, as well as quite a few other people we want to give a shout out. Courtney _Courtney, thank you so much joining us. We have Carl White. Thank you for taking time to be a part of this with us tonight. We got cbmiddle.yahoo.com. And we also have is that the Q's Kid 90. Thank you so much, Q's. Thank you. We got Clint. Thank you, Clint, for taking time. Whitney, thank you. PA_Mosala. Thank you so much for joining us. We have Ryan Jackson. Thank you so much. Along with, this is Lou Thornton, 345. Thank you, Lou. Gene, thank you, Gene Turner. Indian Hungry Game, thank you for joining us. Wilmer Blackness, thank you so much. Thank you, Wilmer Black. Thank you so much. Joe, number one. Thank you, Joe, so much. Trying to stroll down. Some of them I gave a shout out to already. Miss Babo, thank you. Ruby Harrington Rose, thank you so much. Richard, thank you. James Davis, blessed, thank you so much for being a part of this. Is that Mackenzie Musdos, thank you so much for being a part of this. And is that that's Tremaine. Thank you so much for Regina Joyce. Thank you. Each and every one, I thank y'all so much for being a part of this tonight. God has blessed us, and hopefully we shared something with you. Then you can check us out. Come back here on Monday. That is truly be the first Monday, and that's Real Talk, talking real to you, prime time. Starts at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As we get ready to close out, I want to play the last advertisement, and these are from the Brothers of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, Zeta Phi Sigma chapter of Greenville, Alabama. I want to give those brothers a shout out for supporting what we're doing here. See, we couldn't ask for nothing better than that. They taking time to be a part of it, and we're so glad. And that's Zeta Phi Sigma, Greenville, Alabama. Thank you so much, my brothers.
It's been a pleasure to talk about the Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, Zeta Phi Sigma chapter in Greenville, Alabama. The most professional brother of the Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. They're providing service. They're setting up to the household, culture for service, and service for humanity. If you want to contact those brothers, you can go to Facebook, Zeta Phi Sigma Greenville, Or you can go to
give a shout out to those brothers. Thank you so much for supporting us.
Number 10. And if you want to tweet them, those brothers, that's 605-Sigma_10. Brothers of Phi Beta Sigma fraternity, we're proud of you. Make it do what it do.
I want to tell you I love you from my heart. Hashtag responsible. Hashtag make it do what it do. Hashtag we got this. Truly, truly, God is blessed. Keep on grinding along with communication, talking for communication, making sure we get that out. God is good. Thank you so much. Have an awesome weekend. We'll see you on Monday. We're going to make it do what it do. We're excited. Talking Real to you, prime time, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Focus on all the issues that we're dealing with. God has been so good. I want to tell you, I love you from my heart. And as we get ready to close out, God has given us something that we need to focus on. Focus on doing the best that we can do. Because you know what? He has given us a lot to work with. And all we have to do is get out and do it. So here, because it talks about really, really where we are. And it's a song that I thought was really hit it on the spot today. It's called A Book of Love. And that's what we're trying to do. The Love Cafe. Create that book that you'll have to work on. How will I know if I found true love? All right. Hey. Studio sessions every night. Javon Williams, number 8. Thank you for the heart. Thank you. Woo. Y'all can send some more likes and heart up as we get ready to wrap this up. Because we about to make it happen. We'll see you on Monday. That's Talking Real to You prime time. Have a good weekend. Be blessed. Be safe. Because you know what? I love you from my heart. And I'm going to tell you as we get ready to close out. Yeah. This is WVSW Radio, the internet station. We're number 1. 43 countries on 6 continents. Thank you, listeners and watchers. You have a good night because God got us and ain't a thing we can do about it. And I don't say it like we normally say it. That's what you had to do in the book of love, book of life. True love is to make it right, because you're going to put the work in. You want it bad enough. Be open to be vulnerable. Be open for excitement. Be open for empowerment. That's love. True love. Susanna joined us. Thank you so much for coming in here. Wood, thank you. Yeah. Woo. How will you know if you have found true love? Look at that book. Look at that book. Hey, we're going to wrap it up. I just want to get to this last stanza right here. Come on now, listen here. Woo! This the one right here. Come on now. Ordinary man. Woo! The best I can. You tell me. Give me a chance now. Woo! Life is too short. Come on, raise it up now. Tucker. You don't want the rights to the music. We want to play it because it's the book of love. Woo! Y'all have an awesome rest of the night. God is so good, man. I'm telling you, boy, He has worked with us through this process. So we're so thankful, and it's just a blessing to have each and every one of y'all join us. See, if you don't know what love is, find out what it is and what it does. You don't work through that book of love, but you'll know what true love is, because you will find true love when you thought you'll never love again. Ooh. Hey, 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 hey. Woo! Yeah. Hit everything we've been through, you and me. You have a good night, because you know what I want to tell you as we close out? I love you, and ain't a darn thing you can do about it. Have an awesome rest of the night and weekend.
God,
See
Mother's
you
Day is coming.
on
Do your wife a favor this year by getting her a unique gift.
We will see you on Monday. So be good, be blessed, take care of yourself, and be safe. This is it. Good night.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.